Hello everyone. Mother's Day is coming up, and in today's video I thought I would make a little bit of a different arrangement for Mother's Day. Let me start to introduce the different flowers that we're going to use for today's arrangement. First, I chose this really gorgeous carnation. It's got a massive, strong, long stem and a really big head for being a carnation. I also have some Sansaviera, which is also quite unusual in conflowers, green Amaranthus, as well as some Allium flowers as well. For today's arrangement, I have searched for a little bit of a different container. This one I got on an antique market, and it's called a Hibachi in Japanese. I think sometimes you use the same wording in English. It was used to heat up things or keep yourself warm. It's got a very beautiful Japanese lacquer finish to it. Inside here is the container, which I think is a kind of a bronze material. I put the sponge inside here, and let's get started on making this a little bit different version of a Mother's Day arrangement. I chose to make an arrangement that was really focused on this carnation. In Japan, the carnation is definitely the most used flowers for Mother's Day. So let me get started by making this wreath of the Sansaviera plant here, which has a very beautiful both shape and also texture and color here. I am always working first and foremost like in 4 directions, and then slowly trying to make like a circle, and within this circle I'm trying to place and arrange these beautiful carnations. I want you to after really have a close-up of these carnations here, because the color combination is absolutely gorgeous. If you really look also from both from the side and from behind, you can really see the soft green yellowish with the pink red stripes. Really beautiful. All the Sansaviera to be arranged all the way around in this Hibachi container here. I think before the arrangement gets too closed up, I will put in a little bit of greenery here to cover up the sponge in the arrangement. I'm just putting this in just to make sure that there's absolutely no sponge visible when I finish up the arrangement. That's the number one thing that you don't want to see when you create anything with a sponge. Okay, so after this I will continue with the greenery all around. You peek inside here, you can see, I'll try to turn it over just a little bit here, as you can see inside the container, but there's going to be a lot of stems going in here, so I'll put each and every flower in perfectly here into the sponge. As you can see now, it's already like a very interesting movement in this arrangement. Hereafter I want to use some of these beautiful Allium to sort of like twist and turn around the Sansaviera to really create this very unique and interesting shape. Carnation has a very solid shape. There is endless colors, and they're quite long lasting and really easy to use. So I always enjoy working with carnations. Here you can see how the alliums are sort of coming together. They're creating this really fun movement, fun shape around the Sansaviera. And I'm going to continue to create different heights and different movements for these allium before we go into both the Amaranthus, but also, of course, the final main flower, which is the carnation. And now I have really created a 360 view of this arrangement with the Sansaviera and the Allium coming in a very nice combination and flow all around. And before I hit to the carnations, I want to put some of the Amaranthus in as well, who also creates quite a unique. So you can see all the flowers that I've chosen has each quite a unique shape. So the very straight and strong Sansaviera, the Allium, which is very turning and twisting and turning, and then the Amaranthus with a very sort of hanging shape. So three very different type of movements. Now it's the time to get started on the carnations. This one here is called Paulette. Again, a very, very beautiful carnation with a very, very, very big, strong both stem and head. So it's my idea to sort of have these beautiful carnations like dancing on top of this unique shape. So I'm trying to create quite a, what do you say, like a transparency. You can have your eye coming through the arrangement and have these beautiful carnations sort of almost like dance on top of the arrangement. So if you look at the leaves sitting on the stem here, they really have quite a unique shape as well, quite beautiful both in color and shape. And I'm trying to, at least some of the top leaves, I'm trying to let them be so you can really see the interesting shape of those leaves. So the arrangement here has finally come together. I think there's a really interesting movement, and what I was really trying to do with this arrangement was to really highlight the carnation and the beauty of the carnation. I think that worked out. I always try, when I make arrangement, to create something to talk about, a subject of conversation, and I definitely think that the Allium with the twists and the hanging Amaranthus and then the color of this carnation would definitely be a point of conversation. I hope you enjoyed this arrangement, and I wish all the mothers out there a very, very happy Mother's Day. Thank you for watching.